Hi, I'm Dr. Chatterjee. Is talking about another medicine which is prepared from the milk product. One is the Lac Can. So we have the so many medicines which is prepared from the milk product, Lac Can, Lac Lac like this. Somewhere we are preparing medicine from the dog's milk, somewhere we are preparing medicine from the cat's milk, and somewhere we are preparing the medicine from the milk product, that is the colostrum. So it is a very interesting factor that we are preparing the medicine from the milk. Usually milk is a substance or the use as a food, not as a medicine, but it is also a medicines. But in homeopathy it is used as a medicine, and we are preparing the medicine by the dint of by potentization or succussion process, and it is milk is to be called as a complete food. But when it is potentized, it becomes an infallible remedy for the purpose of to cure the disease condition and so on. It is one of the important medicine to be called the ladies' remedies. So this Lac Can is a medicine which is very important for the cases of the females, and it is useful in case of the children group of people, useful in case of the old people and others, provided the signs and symptoms should be matched. So in case of the Lac Can, although it is to be called it is a female remedy, but it is not always that fixed idea that it is not a medicine for the case of the female remedy. It is also used as a remedy for the medicine for the purposes. So many purposes. First number, it is act on the usually it acts on the so many places, especially on the females related organs. It is an inflammation that means it is uterus or the breast or any other part of the body. Even it acts on the brains, nervous system, and nerves, and to some extent other parts of the body. So, but basically it is an useful remedy for the purpose of the mental as also the physical conditions. So if we see that regarding these drugs, where it is to be affected, most of the it acts on the muscles, bones, breast, nose, throat, and the uterus, and in the nerves, in the joint problem, stomach, females organs, and other parts of the ear. So if we see the condition where it is to be acted, the first number it is acts on the breast and some other parts of the body, and it is a good medicine for any complaints related with the breast. So the origin is from the breast milk. It may be from the dogs or from other lower animals, but its main action is also occur on the breast or the udder, like these organs. So if there is any hardness, swelling, painful condition, or the less amount of the milk is to be secreted or overpowering, then you can think of it. Nose and throat is also that is a medicine which is affection on the nose and throat. It acts on the nose, especially either on the left-sided organs and the headache and so on. Even the menstruation, there is some any abnormality is there, and the leukorrhea is also there. So neuralgia is also there. So the neuralgic pain is also there, neuralgic, and rheumatic problem also there, joint problem also there, even the nerve problem also there, sciatica and so on. The stomach problem also there, stomach affections, the female sexual organs, and the uterine organs also, even vaccination also. So it is a very important medicine, useful in these cases where it is to be thought of, and so on and so on. So next number. Now, it is a very important medicine for the mental disorders. Constitution is very, they are the nervous, restless, and highly sensitive persons. Constitution nervous, restless, and highly sensitive persons. Mental problem, mental genus, the very forgetful in writing and uses many words or not the right ones. So very forgetful in general. In writing, uses too many words or not the right ones. Okay. Next number, it omits the final letter when writing and speaking. Usually these medicine have some excessive forgetfulness to memorize the situation or cannot memorize anything else. Third number, it cannot collect her thoughts. It cannot collect her thoughts. Always they wandering here and there, and they usually excessive forgetfulness. They don't know what to do and not to do. Even if they put any substances, they cannot remember where they kept it, and so on. Next number, it is impressed with the idea that all she says is a lie. Okay, so जो भी है is impressed with an idea that all she says is a lie. कभी कभी लगता जो भी कुछ वो बोले वो गलत बोले, ऐसे लगता है झूठ बोले, ऐसे फीलिंग होते. Then sensationalism, she is going to the deranged, ऐसे मुझको लगता है he is going to be deranged persons. Imagines he wears someone else nose. Imagines he wears someone else nose. कभी कभी फील करते जो किसी का नाक उसका अंदर कोई तो भी लगा दिया. Imagines to be dirty. कभी कभी सोचते he is to be dirty feeling होती. Imagine she is a spider. This is another peculiar symptoms of the drugs. Imagines she is a spider. Keeps her finger apart from each other. कभी कभी वो क्या सोचते he keeps the fingers apart from each other. There is the cross. They mentally the cross and irritable. Child cries and screams all the time, especially at night. ये भी सबसे बड़ी बात है. They are very cross and irritable. Child cries and screams. Child cries and screams all the time, especially at the night. Lac Can. Another medicine is the Jalapa. Jalapa also having the same symptoms. Max Bhumika also having and the Sorainam is also there. So, cross and irritable. Child cries and screams all the time, especially at night. Jalapa, Max Bhumika, Shorainam, and Sina is also there. Next number, intense ugliness and hatefulness is also there. Intense ugliness and hatefulness is also there. So mostly they usually sees the ugliness of the other persons and hatefulness. They usually hates to the others. Writes to her best friend all sorts of mean and contemptible things, and writes to her best friend. Usually write to her best friend about her mean and contemptible things, and so on. There is the fears of to be alone. This is another characteristic symptoms of the lac different. So lac can they are always having some fear. So in case of the fear, the Kalika is also one of the important medicine there. Fear of the dying, arsenic album is also there. Of becoming insane, lilium and hyacinthus is there, and of falling on stairs, the borax, sanicula, and gelsemium is there. So the fears to be alone. So अब हमेशा क्या सोचते अकेला का डर लगते. Even lycopodium is also one of the medicine having the fear of alone. So he does not like the company, but he thinks that someone should be nearer to him. Of fear of alone, Kalika is also there. Fear of dying, arsenic. Fear of being insane. Fear of being insane. कभी कभी उसको लगता है वो पागल हो जाएंगे. The lilium is there. Hyacinthus is there. Of fear of being falling, fear of falling down stairs, the borax, saniculum, and gelsemium, fear of being absent-minded. So इसलिए fear of being absent-minded is also another factor. So usually they remains absent-minded, makes purchases and walks away without them. Usually कभी कभी क्या करते हैं वो परचेज करते हैं बहुत सारी चीज़ and usually they वहीं पे रख के चला जाते हैं. ये भी लैक कैन में है. The best medicine also anacardium, agnas, causticum, and natemur is also there. Agnas is also important, having some forgetfulness. Anacardium is also having forgetfulness. Causticum also forgetfulness and other things. And natemur is there. Now the question comes about the physical generals. So if we see the physical generals of the drugs, so what we will find that there is the aversion to drinks. So physical general में क्या देखेंगे? Aversion to drinks है. Other medicine are ferrum, hyacinthus, nux vomica is also there. Fear, aversion to drinks. Okay, ferrum, hyacinthus, nux vomica is there, and aversion to sweet. That is also another symptoms. Desires, heavy alcoholic drinks, desire for the alcoholic drinks, whiskey, sulfur, highly seasoned food, china, pulsatilla, sulfur, and phosphorus is there. And highly seasoned food, china, phosphorus, silicea is also there. Aversion to milk, the desire for the milk, rustics is also there. Even the desire for the pepper, pungent things, salt, argentinaticum, carbovage, natamur is also there. Warm drinks, arsenical balm, brownia, and worm is also there. So warm drinks also aggravation, warm drinks aggravation, arsenical balm, brownia, these are they usually prefers the hot food and hot drinks, that is the arsenic and the brownia and balm. Next number in the sleep, if we find not comfortable position in the bed, that's why the patient always becomes very irritable. They becomes they does not like to be disturbed and so on. Usually irritability is very important symptoms of the patient, of the person, and there is also a desires alcoholic, sleep, desires for the things which are very, they usually prefers desire thing and the pungent things, salt, natamur, argentinaticum, carbovage, natamur, and warm things, arsenical balm, and brahmian balm. Sleeps, find no comfortable position in bed, and lastly, lies in fish. So these are the very important signs symptoms of the drugs. Which gives him some comfort, profuse sweat during a sleep, during the sleeping conditions. Okay, and belladonna, chavina, pulsatilla, rustics, silicea thuja is also there. Dreams of the cats, dreams of the devils, dreams of the diseased person, disease journey, dreams of journey, dreams of snakes, dreams of urination, and dreams of vermin. These are the very characteristic symptoms of the Lac Can. So, if we see, these are the very important symptoms, important dreams of the Lac Can, and is there dreams of cats, dreams of devils, dreams of the disease, dreams of journey, dreams of snakes, of urination and the vermin, appetite, dreams of appetite, no appetite is there. Their thirst is little at a time, but often General modalities is aggravation in the morning of one day and in the evening in the next day. Aggravation in the morning of one day and aggravation in the evening on the next day. So this is very important symptoms of these drugs. Okay, aggravation and amelioration. In aggravation in the morning one day and aggravation in the evening the next day. Amelioration cold and cold drinks. Amelioration by cold and cold drinks, rest and lying down is very important. Next number, if we see the guiding symptoms of the drugs, so this is very important of the drugs, and it should be keep in mind. That is the very important factor. Okay, so what will find it in case of these drugs?